Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they happen. And together we can support our leader, µāģIC Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality and put the Fulani Janjaweed to shame. He said the Nigerian Army Chief raises alarm and warned the Buhari impostor that Nigeria is not Niger Republic, where he comes from, and that putting his hope on the ragtag, repentant Fulani bandit and Boko Haram terrorists will be the greatest mistake of the Fulani Nigerian government, because they cannot stand the superior and intelligence of Eastern Security Network operatives or Biafran warriors in Bakassi Peninsula. The Fulani Nigerian government are relying on the repentant Boko Haram and repentant Fulani terrorist bandits to fight their jihad against Biafra and other Nigerians. The Fulani Nigerian Army Chief, Lieutenant General Yahaya Farouk, warned the Fulani Nigerian government during an emergency security meeting held in Abuja recently that the Fulani Nigerian government should learn from the Russian-Ukraine war, where the whole world thought that Ukraine would be overrun in 24 hours by Russians. But the war that started on February 23, because of Russian invasion, is now a stalemate and is still going on. The Russians are tired. They are tired. And in the case of Biafra, the current Nigerian army has no chance against Eastern Security Network or Biafran warriors. The current Nigerian army have no chance. They don't. The Fulani Nigerian Army Chief advised that the safest way for the Fulani Nigerian government to get out of this problem that they've gotten themselves into is to beg and dialogue with µāģIC Kanu. They should dialogue and beg, as they have asked them to do. That is, they have asked the Fulani Nigerian police to do with even mass murderers like Fulani terrorist bandits and the Boko Haram terrorists, whom they have gone to dialogue and beg to put down their arms. And they call them repentant Boko Haram, repentant Fulani terrorists. The Fulani Nigerian Army Chief said that, like Russia, asking conscripted 19-year-old kids to drive 1970 obsolete armored tanks with few spare parts and sending them to their early graves, Lieutenant General Farouk told Buhari impostor that Nigerian armory are also obsolete and outdated, and that the Nigerian soldiers are even afraid to face any armed group, talk less of Eastern Security Network or Biafran warriors, because they are only comfortable facing unarmed protesters or armless freedom fighters. And as such, if the Fulani Nigerian government insists on waging another civil war against Biafra, they must seek international help like they did in the previous civil war that happened between 1967 to 1970, where the United Kingdom, Russia, Arab militaries were used to fight against Biafran military. After the security meeting, the Buhari impostor invited the Fulani Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, Ms. Amina Mohammed, to ÇARUºH, where the Fulani Nigerian government asked Mrs. Mohammed to use her position in the United Nations to plead with the international community to come to the aid and help the Fulani Nigerian government, because Biafra has already slipped out of the Fulani Janjaweed's hand. But Ms. Mohammed lamented that it won't be that easy like in 1967 to 1970 era, because of the costly mistake of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's kidnap in Kenya, and Kenyatta has already confirmed that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was actually kidnapped by the Fulani Nigerian government to the United Nations, and that there is nothing she can do about it. But she promised to try and use some other deceptive means to see if the international community will help the Buhari impostor. The governor of Biafran state of Cross River, Professor Ben Ayade, and his deputy Ivara Esu are weeping because they will soon be sacked by the Federal High Court Abuja for illegally abandoning the political party that brought them to power. The political party they used Biafrans to vote them in to power. Now they decamped to the evil Fulani political party after Malami threatened Ayade that the Fulani Nigerian government will use the Fulani-controlled EFCC to harass him for corruption, and the Fulani slave Ayade had to jump ship without looking back and joined the Fulani evil political party because he has stolen a lot of money from the Biafran state of Cross River without doing anything. The sacked Ebonyi state lawmakers are now lamenting that their ex-governor Dave Umehi deceived them because the APC that they joined because of Umehi did not accept them. So they are partyless. They don't have a party now. Maybe they are trying to be deceptive, but they claim that they don't have any party. Due to the lawlessness in Nigeria, the Federal High Court, Abuja, postponed Ayade's judgment day to April 6 after APC's convention in order to please the Fulani slave masters. The Fulani-controlled INEC suspends action on ex-governor Dave Umehi due to lawlessness in Nigeria, and they don't obey rule of law. Imagine if it is the other way around. People decamping from, or maybe the judgment was in favor of the Fulani evil political party. By now, the Fulani compromised INEC would have issued certificate of return based on court judgment. But because it's not favoring the Fulani Janjaweed, they are using delay tactics. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.